I think I can say with total confidence that The Flash is one of the best comic book TV shows out there. And a strong part of that is the fact that it does not shy away from its comic book roots. It embraces the comics that it came from, and it embraces the characters that have come from those. And that's what's made it such a good show. In season 1 alone, we had psychic gorillas and nuclear men and time travel. It was awesome! So what happened with season 2? Season 2, despite a strong start, really started to nosedive within the last half, that my enjoyment just was not there. And with a lot of other people, my enjoyment was killed last episode. Many fans, including Flash writer Mark Waid, were angry with last week's episode where we found out that Jay Garrick, the Flash of Earth 2, is just a disguise for Zoom, aka Hunter Zolomon. Naturally, a lot of people were upset at this reveal, and I was one of them, and I don't think we're in the wrong here. I do want to acknowledge that the show's not done yet, and season 2 still has a few more episodes to go, so who knows, maybe stuff could be revealed that contradicts what I say in this episode. But as it's presented right now, the reason a lot of people are angry can come down to one fact. Based on what they've done, it is clear that the writers of this show do not respect Jay Garrick as a character. As presented in the episode, Jay Garrick never existed. He was just a name that Hunter Zolomon made up. And as such, all of the things that tie into Jay Garrick, like his costume, his helmet, his identity as the Flash, got transferred to Hunter Zolomon, the villain. Let's break this down, shall we? First off, the helmet gets a brand new origin. No longer is it Jay Garrick's father's World War I helmet. It is now the helmet that Hunter Zolomon's father wears when he beats his mother and when he murders her right in front of Hunter Zolomon. Way to make that helmet super dark and disturbing as an item now! Hunter Zolomon then grows up to become a convicted serial killer, who, while receiving electric shock therapy, gained super speed. The Flash identity was just a way for Hunter to create hope in people.
Hope? So I could rip it away from them.
So basically, the Flash is a big fat liar on Earth 2. Glad to see that happen. The only reason he's been helping Barry to fight Zoom was so that he could get faster and faster, so that Zoom could steal his speed. If you're not seeing the problem here, let me explain with another character. Batman, for instance. Say on another Earth there was Jack Napier, and he grew up to become a serial killer called the Joker. Then he decides to also become a vigilante known as Batman, so that he can give the people of Gotham City hope. Then he goes to another Earth, where Dick Grayson is Batman, and he's fighting crime and all that. And then he introduces himself as Bruce Wayne, and he has to train Dick to take on this villain from another Earth called the Joker. And then it's revealed that Dick Grayson trusted the Joker the whole time, and the Joker was lying, and Bruce Wayne, the man he trusted, was all lying the whole time. You're starting to see why this is a problem, right? But they'd never do that, I hear you saying, and you're right. They would never do a story where Joker pretends to be Bruce Wayne, because that's disrespectful to the character of Bruce Wayne and his relationship with Dick Grayson. The same thing is disrespectful to Jay Garrick and his relationship with Barry Allen. They took an interesting character with stories to be told and turned him into nothing more than a name, a fake name at that. They tainted the legacy of Jay Garrick, and they tainted the legacy of the Golden Age Flash. The costume, the helmet, the reason for being a hero, it's all one big lie. And for fans of Jay Garrick, well, that's just downright insulting. This story, what it tells us, is that Jay Garrick, as a character, does not matter. Our character that we love doesn't matter. And to think, all of this was done just for a big reveal that was done so much better in Season 1. In Season 1, we had Harrison Wells, whose identity was unknown, but he had a mystery going on. He knew of the future, he was obsessed with protecting Barry, and he was using a wheelchair despite not needing a wheelchair. And that mystery was interesting, and early on they revealed that he was the Reverse Flash, but that still had mystery. Was he really Eobard Thawne from the comics, or was he a totally new interpretation of the Reverse Flash? What was going on? And when they revealed everything, it was so satisfying. Turning Jay Garrick into just an identity for Hunter Zolomon just feels like such a bait and switch, especially because there was no hint towards his identity, and it just comes so far out of left field. It just feels like they're trying to redo what they did in Season 1. But it's worse. In the end, Jay Garrick is no longer a character. He's just a name, he's just a disguise. Just a plot device. He's just a fancy jacket and a shiny hat. Jay Garrick deserved better. We deserved better.